In recent years, global chip shortage has made buying new graphics card virtually unaffordable. Those who got their cards broken are suffering the most. All this was true until this man was born, learned how to clean surgical instruments, and became world's known GPU repair professional. How is that even possible? I don't know. In any case, he will now demonstrate how he does it. Enjoy!
Hello Internet. Today I have this EVGA 3080 for repair. No one has opened this card before, as the sticker suggests. That's always a plus. It gives me a very high chance of successful repair. But on the other hand, I have to fight this dried up thermal putty, because once it's dry, it's like cement. That's why I'm against it. In any case, I didn't find any short circuits on the board, and power-wise it looks good, so let's plug it into a computer and see if it produces an image. Motherboard gave me unhappy beeps, so we're not gonna get a picture from this card. Instead, let's get a picture from the motherboard itself and try to run a memory test. To do that, we need to access BIOS menu and change primary video adapter. And while the memory is running, even though I already know which chip is bad, I won't force the computer to reboot, because if I do so, the USB stick will get corrupted and it won't run anymore. So while we wait, let's look at this cheat sheet, and that explains exactly which error chip is to blame. And once the test is finished, we can open up the report and verify that yes, indeed, we have a problem with F0. Okay, let's get access to the chip, get it off the board, and see what we find. Okay, chip replaced. BIOS version sticker is destroyed as expected. I'll check for short on 1.8 in memory, and everything is looking good, so let's switch graphics adapter to auto in the BIOS settings. Plug the card in and see if we get a picture this time. Great, we have a picture. After drivers were installed, I'll quickly verify sensor data and proceed with the assembly, followed by double and triple checking clearances after replacing old thermal putty with pads. It looks like the core is not contacting the heatsink, as you can see by the lack of spread on the thermal paste, which means these pads are too thick. So let's try different, thinner pads. That looks a little better, but not even close, so let's go with even thinner pads. Much better, but still not perfect. These pads were 1mm thick, and I think we need 0.75. I don't have 0.75mm pads, but I do have this pasta making machine, so let's make 0.75mm thickness pad ourselves. In any case, card is assembled and running stress tests, and according to GPU-Z, something is not right. So let's open it up again and see if we messed anything up. Nope, everything looks good. One exception, that the coils on the left were not making a good connection with the heatsink. I don't know why that is. I thought pad thickness should be the same on both sides. My guess is either the heatsink or the PCB is bent, which is what's causing this. Who knows? I also ended up ditching the original memory pads and put my own, and judging by the impression of the core and the memory, we have a very good contact, which means it's time for another test. After all that work, the results are a little bit better, but they're not exactly night and day, as I was hoping. I guess the heatsink is just not very good at doing its job, regardless of how massive it may be. Oh well, at least we got it working. It passes all the stress tests, so I don't have any reason not to call it a fix and send it back to the rightful owner. While I don't agree with the temperatures it generates, I did everything I could, and it produced hardly any positive result. With that said, this is it for this repair. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day. Goodbye.